Neil Hogan here, and we just wrapped up our first international guitar camp held in the spring rather than the fall. We've been doing the fall for over 10 years now. And this was a blast. We a smaller number of people. We held this to 20 people, and that gave us a chance. The five instructors, my childhood friend Mike Mullins joined us, and we had a lot of one-on-one time with every student and some one-on-four time, splitting them up into small groups and working with them. And it was much more instructional and collaborative, let's say, than our fall camp. But our fall camp is coming up. And it will be September 9th through the 13th of this year, 2024, Monday through Friday, basically 3 full days of instruction. And the focus on this is just as much instructional and collaborative, particularly though with performing, with getting up on stage and playing. Every night we do an open mic. We have people that never do the open mic. It's okay. It's not required. But that is a lot of why people come to this camp. It's to experience playing in front of others, and you're playing in front of others who are in the same boat. It's not quite the same as going down to your local coffee shop for an open mic night where you never quite know what's going to be happening there. So anyway, this is about our 11th or 12th year of doing this. Our first one was in 2013. And we are I really liked the idea of keeping these a little bit smaller. Last year we had quite a big group. This year we're going to limit it to about 32, and there are a few spots available right now. We've got a lot of returning campers that are on board, and our typical schedule will be: we have the same staff of Dave Nachmanoff, Doug Young, Jim Bruno, me, of course, and I'm right now Mike Mullins is planning on joining us. Mike is a flat picking player extraordinaire and mandolin player, and so he brings another aspect to go with Jim Bruno's vocal coaching, Dave Nachmanoff's songwriting and performing particularly, Doug Young's fingerstyle, just beautiful tunes that he arranges for fingerstyle in lots of different tunings, and I'm kind of there as I do all catch all. Let's talk theory, let's talk punk rock if we need to, whatever. So anyway, our typical schedule is that we have classes in the morning, and then in the afternoon we split up into a few different things. Dave runs a songwriting class. We have a campfire class at 1 o'clock where everybody gets together and just plays songs, plays and sings together. Well, that's a lot of what the focus is as well, is learning to play with others. And then we have opportunities for people to play a lot, either playing as a background music for a meal. We call those meal sets. And we're going to incorporate a couple of the things that happened just last month in our spring camp, where we will break people up into smaller groups, maybe groups of 5 or 6, and spend a little bit of time with each teacher with going in whatever direction that little seminar or breakout session goes. So if you'd like to join us, there's a lot more information further down the page. Lodging. The main place people stay is the Pueblo building, which is an old dorm. This was built back about 100 years ago. Nice old adobe Spanish style building here. We're at the Green Mountain Retreat here in Los Gatos, just outside of town in the Santa Cruz Mountains of Northern California. And most people stay in the Pueblo, which is also where we have a late night jam in the lounge there. And basically it's single occupancy and dorm style, meaning that the bathroom is a few steps down the hall, but there also are cottages available for a little bit more, and the cottages are typically like 3 bedrooms. They might have a kitchen and a dining room, so you have a little bit more privacy there and maybe a little more quiet, so that's an option as well. But typically most people have enjoyed staying in the Pueblo. So a lot more information further down the page. If you're thinking of joining us, I expect we'll probably be closing the registration relatively soon, because I've had a lot of people ask me about this. So it is, again, we're going to limit it to 32 people. We've got a little over 20 registered right now. So I'll update this as time goes. And if you want more information, you could send a message to the Contact Us button above at the top of this page. But otherwise, think about joining us September 9th through the 13th, if I didn't mention that before. It is the Monday a week after the Labor Day holiday. So that's typically when we will do our fall camp, is the Monday a week after Labor Day. And really just check in Monday night. We're done by Friday morning, 3 full days of stuff. And I think that's it. I'm going to get back to, let's see, what's my other Elvis tune? I hope you think about joining us.